Guys, we have to talk about the Miami Dolphins. They may be in trouble. They just beat the Houston Texans in a huge game. They actually became 8-3. But here's the thing. The Miami Dolphins dominated the first half, shutting the Houston Texans out, allowing 0 points. Now, the Miami Dolphins scored 30 points at halftime, and here's where the problem comes in. They didn't score a single point afterwards. Not 1 point, not one field goal, not one field goal attempt, nothing. The O-line was extremely sporadic, but at the same time, I do understand Tyreek Hill had cramps. They did not want Tua to get hurt, so they pulled him out. Skylar Thompson came back in. It's just kind of worrisome. Now, if I do show you these stats for what's going on with the Dolphins and what happened with the Texans, if we go right here, you see that Tua, within 2 quarters and a half, he threw for almost 300 yards and a huge touchdown right there. I just compared the stats. The Dolphins are supposed to beat these games. They're supposed to win these games, right? They're supposed to dominate these games, and they did that the first half. But now the Dolphins did not show that same dominance the second half, which is fine because now that they're 8-3, they're at the top of the division, number 2 in the AFC. Guys, I do believe this year, maybe the year that the Dolphins are finally back in the playoffs. But let's take a look at playoff pictures, what's changed and what's going on in this particular division. You can see the Kansas City Chiefs, they are the number 1 seed right now with a 9-2 record. The Miami Dolphins jumped up to number 2 because they own the tiebreaker over the Buffalo Bills because they beat them earlier in the year and have a better division record. So they are the number 2 team in the AFC. 8-3, first in the AFC East. I mean, it's very close for them. They just need 1 slip up from the Chiefs, and they have a chance to basically be number 1 and have a bye week if they continue the same trend, right? The Titans are number 3, the Ravens are number 4, the Bills are number 5, 6 is the Bengals, 7 is the Jets, and number 8, I want to mention the Patriots, okay? This division for the Dolphins is very, very intense. Right now, they are tied with the same record as the Buffalo Bills. The Jets continue on to win because their defense is just that good. The Patriots just lost a close battle versus the Vikings. But guys, at any given moment, the Patriots are only behind 2 games, okay? At any given moment, one little slip up and they're out, okay? So the main point of this, guys, even though they're right now, they hold the number 2 spot in the AFC, they're at the top of the division right now. The second half of the season gets a lot tougher. Next week, they play the 49ers. The week after that, they play the Chargers. Now, the next stretch is going to be a whole bunch of division games, Jets, Bills, Patriots, and those games, those division games are going to be very, very critical in order to actually win and continue to keep a hold of this division and be the top 4 seeds of the AFC. Now, they could do that. The one main issue is they have to stay consistent. I've seen it very live and everything. Nobody has an answer for Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle. And this week against the Texans, Tua was actually throwing it to a whole bunch of different receivers. 9 different receivers caught the ball from Tua. Craft got the ball. And, he got more receptions in this one game than he had all year, which was pretty darn good. Jasecki got some catches, Ingold got some catches, Wilson Jr. got some catches, making it a little bit more versatile, right? Not just a 2-headed monster with Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle, but we do know those 2 are the pivotal points for the Dolphins offense. Nobody has an answer for those 2, so if you're going to cover those 2 double teams every single time, everybody else is going to be manned up. Now, here's the thing, because if something happens to Tua, if he's not consistent enough, if he's not making the right reads, or if he's just making silly mistakes, the defense really has to step up. And actually, the defense has stepped up the past couple weeks. But they cannot let up and cannot let their foot off the gas like they did versus the Texans. The Texans have the worst record in the NFL. After shutting them out the first half, they allowed them to get 15 points. That simply can't happen. That just shows that they got comfortable during halftime and just let it be, okay? Tua got hit 4 consecutive times for sacks. The O-line has to get better. They just have to be more consistent. Is it time for some adjustments in the O-line and the defensive side? Is it time for them to make some adjustments? Let me know what you guys think. That's basically the update for the Miami Dolphins right now. Are they in trouble? Let me know what you guys think. I personally think they just need to make a couple of adjustments defensively and in the O-line, and they should be good to go for the rest of the season. Hopefully they make a huge push into the playoffs, and hopefully a lot more. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.